one aspect in the description is Metroidvania.
Mm.
I didn't play, or I'm unfamiliar with the Metroidvania genre. I mean, if it branches off Castlevania, I'm very familiar. But maybe you
Yeah,
could speak to that. I might not know a lot of these things you're referencing, and people that are very familiar with Metroidvania probably would understand a lot better.
yeah, it's Metrovania. It comes from, it's a combination of Metroid and Castlevania.
Yeah.
And I think it essentially describes like an open world where you get to new areas through keys that you find, and those keys are usually items. So I think in Metroid there are certain items you absolutely need to get through certain doors. And yeah, I think those are the sort. It's a exploration focused open
Hmm.
world game where you require items to unlock the next sort of area. I think is sort of the top level way to describe them. And it's quite interesting really because when I started making this game, I didn't realize it was a Metroidvania
Yeah.
till about a year ago when I realized, oh crap, I've basically made a Metroidvania. I'm going to start saying it is because it had basically everything that a typical Metroidvania might have. And but the most common, the most popular ones that people know are Hollow Knight, and well, that is by far the most common one, Hollow
Have
Knight,
you
and then
played it?
a
Have
few
you
other little
play
ones.
tested it with a really strict Metroidvania audience that like because I yeah some other interviews are like yeah your audiences can be pretty like judgmental and picky if you don't do exactly this and this.
Mm.
Um, have you gotten
I
anything
haven't
like that?
done I haven't done like a lot of playtesting specifically with Metroidvania fans. I have asked questions in the Metroidvania Reddit though, which was
Yeah,
quite intimidating, and
yeah,
because they're exactly like you said, where I asked a question about um, should I have a map in my game
hmm
and as a Metroidvania, and I basically got like 300 comments saying, "You idiot! Of course you need a map in
yeah,
Metroidvania."
yeah.
So, because I was like, "Oh, I probably should have one, but I haven't got one yet. I'll see what
hmm
they think." No, that was like an absolute must.
Interesting.
So
Yeah, that's a really
yeah,
interesting
so
detail.
that's I think the main thing that I think they would have caught on to if I had released it and didn't have a map.
Yeah.
Um, but other than that, there are people who are fans of Metroidvanias have played it, and I don't think they had many sort of Metroidvania specific
Yeah.
um, issues with it.
Does it have to be 2D platformer or is Metroidvania sometimes 3D like
No, it's sometimes 3D. I think
uh
the majority are side-scrolling 2D games, but
yeah.
there's definitely 3D games where Uh, it's an the open world is 3D and you unlock new areas with abilities
Yeah.
and it's focused on exploration and that basically fits the same criteria but in a 3D world. So yeah, I think it's just less common.